For today's video, we're gonna do a what's in my bag to start off this brand new channel of mine, and let's just go ahead and dive right in. So I believe this is the medium-sized tote bag for the new Chanel tote, and I honestly love the versatility of this and how much stuff I can fit in here. As you can see, it's a pretty nice like rectangular square size. It is a little bit like lumpy and it is a little bit more like relaxed, but I love the fact that when you do put it together and you wear it, it's like it's not too big or bulky in a sense, unless you like overstuff it, which is that's what I do. I overstuff my bag, so that's on me. Like that's not on anyone else. I actually use this bag for almost anything. I go to the gym with it, I go to work with it, I go to the grocery store with it. So that's why I just have like a whole bunch of stuff in here. So I did go to work yesterday, so I just have like my iPad in here. I have like a little mini hairbrush because my hair, especially now that it is platinum blonde, it's always tangling, and so I love having a little mini brush inside of my bag. I love also to have some hair clips as well. So these you can just get off of Amazon. They're metal clips, and the reason why I love this a lot more than just the plastic ones, for one, I have 3 dogs and they love to chew stuff and they always get to my hair clips. But the main thing is that I have really thick hair, but what I love about these clips is that because it's metal, it clamps it and it holds onto your hair a lot better than a typical plastic clip would. So if you guys are looking for a new hair clip, I would highly recommend to look these up, and then when you wear them, it just makes your hair look so pretty. It's just another nice little accessory, and I love to be extra, so I love anything like flashy and pretty, and yeah, that's just me. And then I have an umbrella because lately over here in Dallas, it has been raining a lot more than I hoped. So it always sucks to not have an umbrella. Fun fact, not a fun fact. The other day I was trying to go Black Friday shopping technically, but it was the week after and it started raining and I didn't know that it was raining. Plus it was cold outside. So I decided to go to Nordstrom's, and on the way there, it was pouring rain, so I had to use a coat to like carry out my stuff or going into the store. And I needed to get an umbrella, so when I was in line, I was like, oh my god, like I need to hurry up and like try to find one. So I grabbed the very first one and this was it. I did have a really nice umbrella before, which was like a inverted umbrella where you like get in your car and it just like instead of like going this way. Anyways, yeah. That's not the main part of this video, but I just wanted to tell you guys anyways. I also carry 2 AirPods with me as well, headphones, just because I always love to have a backup for my backups and stuff. So I do have an AirPods Max that I typically wear either to work or to the gym, but because I do sweat typically a lot more than usual, I like to wear my Powerbeat Pros. If you haven't seen what these are, they're basically like these little ear clips of headphones that you can hook over your ear, and I really love this type of headphone just because when I am working out, when I'm running or whatever it is at the gym, it won't fall out compared to these little guys, which it's very still pretty and cute, you know, but they are more susceptible to fall out, especially when I'm like running or if I'm like lifting and then like tilt my head, it's gonna fall over, which I really don't like. So I always love to have 2, oops, just in case. Of course, because I love Chanel, I do also have my Chanel Coco Mademoiselle perfume. This is literally my recent favorite. I went to Ulta the other day, like a couple weeks ago technically, and I was just browsing through and I was going through their selections and I was debating which one I should get, because the one that I had before this was the Gucci like gardenia, but the green bottle. That one smells amazing, but it's more very spring-like and very summery, versus this one, it's a lot more subtle. Like I like to just do a little spritz on my wrist and then I just rub it on my behind my lower ears right here, and sometimes maybe I'll just do 1 spray, I'll walk through, and this smell just lasts forever. Like if you guys know anything about perfume, I would just say like I highly recommend you to invest in a really good perfume, even though sometimes they can cost you anywhere between $100 to $200. It's just that body mist and like lower end perfumes don't last as long, and when you spray them they typically fade out. But with higher end perfumes or colognes or whatever it is that you use, like they last about 3 to 4 days. Like even my clothes, like my coats and stuff, like when I wear them, it still smells like my perfume, which I really love. Okay, I do also have this Louis Vuitton wallet. It's the bigger one, but I don't really use this at the moment. The one that I am using currently is my little mini one that I bought recently, and it's kind of like the little key pouch. I forgot the name of it, but let me go grab it so that I can show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is where I keep my stuff, and this is actually what I use for my key. So this is my key pouch. And then for this one, this is where I keep all of my cards and everything. So I recently bought this as like a little birthday present to myself. And I use this little guy so much, like even the little, oh no, the little glue parts like coming up and stuff. But I've only had this thing, I want to say probably only for a few months, but that just shows you how much I use this. I also kind of throw it around and stuff like that, but I like this because it's kind of like a little mini wallet without me having to really try much to like put stuff into a purse and lug it around and carry it around. Last but not least, it's just this other pouch that does come inside of the tote bag. In here, I typically stuff just random things, but for now in here, I have this Asian medicated oil just because a lot of people at work right now, they're sick, and I'm kind of like the office mom. So I carry this around, and if people have sinus problems, if they're hurting somewhere, I just tell them like, hey, take some of this and like rub it into your skin where you're hurting, and it acts like a hot cool type of thing. Or you can put this on your nose, opens up your sinuses, and it's amazing. It's kind of like Vicks, but a lot stronger and a lot better. And then I just have some of like La Mer samples and stuff that I keep. I don't like to carry my full size La Mers just because they're a lot bigger. So I keep the sample ones that I get whenever I do buy my La Mer packets, and it's just nice to have these. So I do keep these on hand, and I do refill them with my other ones that I have whenever I do run out, because it's nice. Like sometimes if my face is dry, I'll have eye cream, I have face cream, and then I have this body oil as well. And then other than that, I just have a little baby mini lotion for right now. It's winter time, so my hands are like cracking. I wash my hands so much as well too. So it's just very nice to have this with me at all times. Onto the bag. I will say some pros and cons about this. One thing that I love, like I told you guys, it's the fact that the size, it's really nice because it's not too big, it's not too, like for example, I have the Speedy, I believe in the size 30, and the Speedy was a present gifted to me for Christmas by my aunt, but it's a little bit too big for me, and I never really know what to stuff in there. But because this is a tote bag, it's a lot easier, and I can put it over my shoulder without having just to like hold it on my wrist or my hand, where my hand will get tired. But with this, I can just hold it, put it over my shoulder, and it just sits very nicely. So I do love the way that this looks on me a lot more than just like all of my other bags. And then this is just very like elegant, it's very nice. Either dress it up or dress it down, it just kind of depends. Like it's just a very nice, simple like hobo bag, but without having to be so hobo in a way. I don't know if that makes sense. The only thing that it kind of bothers me sometimes is there's these little buttons like so, where you can close the bag. But for me, I think when I put so much stuff in here, the bag is always like opening on its own. So technically these buttons like don't really do much, to be honest. And then as you can see, it's a very just like sloppy bag, which again, I don't mind that, but sometimes because it is very sloppy, a lot of my things do typically tend to fall out. And again, it's not a big problem. It's just whenever I'm in my car or something that things will fall out. But inside you just have like, I have a lot of dog hair, but just this little fabric quilting. You just have like the chip inside, and You also have like another zipper right here as well. And then the zipper part opens and you can just put whatever in here if you'd like. When I first saw this tote bag, I have to be honest, I was not a fan. Like, I didn't think I would like this bag because I'm a huge fan of the Chanel Classic Flap, which I am on the market for. And I've been going down the vintage route, but I've also been looking at some, you know, authentic ones as well too. But it is really pricey right now, just with everything going on and inflation. It's just...
Oh, that is real sloppy. I think they just tried too hard. I've never seen this type of fake before. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Emily with myclosetrocks.com, where we sell pre-authenticated designer fashion. Today, I'm gonna show you the most interesting fake I've ever seen. I'm gonna be doing a comparison of the Louis Vuitton Neo Noe. I have an authentic one and a fake one here. Keep in mind, this is not a substitution for a professional opinion on your bag, so I've linked a couple companies below that you can submit photos to and find out if your bag is real or fake. Before we dive into the details of these two bags, I want to tell you which one is fake and which one is real. This one is the real authentic one, and this one is the fake. Now, just glancing at these, they do look very similar. I do have to say, like, the canvas on this is like not bad. It's fairly comparable to the authentic one, but there are a ton of little inconsistencies within the fake one that I will show you so you can compare your own bag to the real or fake. I had a lovely consignor send me this fake bag. She was unaware that this bag was fake, but I just wanted to do a little video comparing them because it is one of the more interesting fakes that I've ever seen. The reason for this is that it does have a date code and it also has a microchip. So they're trying really hard to make it look like overly authentic. Louis Vuitton bags that were manufactured after January of 2021, they will have a microchip or an RFID chip inside the bag, wallet, or small accessory. This is in replacement of the date code tags that you normally see inside the bags. Bags that were manufactured before this have a date code, and that will be true for all bags that were made by Louis Vuitton. You'll find the serial tag inside the zipper pocket in the interior. They are a little hard to see, so you might need a flashlight to look at it really well. In the fake bag, you'll find the serial number or date code in the inside of the pocket, and it's on a little leather tab. The date code read SP1188. This means that it was manufactured in France in 2018. Then I also scanned for a microchip, and I'll show you how to do that right now. If you're looking to find a microchip in a bag, you're gonna want to download the NFC Tools app. It's a super simple app, and all you need to do is...
Hi everyone, so today I'm going to show you the difference that you can see between a replica Louis Vuitton and a real authentic Louis Vuitton. So actually what happened is that I purchased a bag online, which is vintage on Poshmark, and I received it and it's a replica. So before sending it back for my return, I just think about how about making a video to show you the differences. So if you can see here, it's a Louis Vuitton Speedy 25 that I purchased on Poshmark, and I have an actual authentic Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 bandolier that I've purchased directly from Louis Vuitton. So first thing, when you look at the monogram, I don't know if it shows on my camera, but here the difference. The authentic, the monogram is more beigey color, kind of beige, more subtle, and the replica is more yellowish. So you can see here, it's more yellow, and the authentic is more beigey. And I have several Louis Vuitton at home, so I can compare the difference of the color of the monogram. So really you can see the difference here.